SISI TV, and I'm here in South East London with Refugees Welcome Committee. Why are you here today?
I'm here today because with other members of Stop the War, CND and pro-Palestine anti-racist groups, progressive groups in Lewisham and Greenwich, we're here to show some solidarity and support for the unaccompanied refugees in Calais, hopefully to raise awareness of their situation, raise some money for them, get people involved in the campaign to get them over here.
What do you think about the situation now that's going on in Calais?
I think that things are improving, but and the awareness that's being raised today, for example, of many causes, I think we can only help out as much as we can.
We've been over to Calais. We've done workshops over there, but we're very concerned because the young children, in particular, at the moment they're unregistered, etc., and lots of them have disappeared.
Conditions are dreadful in the camps, and a lot of people we know are volunteering down there, but they've done an eviction on the kids' cafe. There are kids go missing every single time they do a demolition. Today we're trying to raise awareness about the children in Calais, the 387 who've got legal ties to come here, and also the 2,000 or so unaccompanied minors.
They are living on sand dunes, they're living with no shoes, they're living with flip-flops, rags of clothes, not warm enough, not enough food. It is just criminal that we are not doing something to say these human beings need our support.
I think that's a human right and a moral duty that the unaccompanied children should be over here in England and be protected.
Everybody knows there's thousands of refugees there, but amongst them there are a great many unaccompanied children, youngsters, currently dismantling the camp. We don't know what's going to happen to them. A lot of those kids, as you see in the paper, are entitled to come here anyway. They've got family and relatives over here. So some of them are being let in. We think they should all be let in. We want them all brought in. We think this country has a record of supporting refugees from Europe and everywhere else. We should maintain that record.
And those children, most of them have a right to be here. They've got parents here, they've got family here.
Yes, the kinder transport system brought Jewish children over here, and they have done very well in England, and I'd like the same thing to happen to these children.
And they are just ordinary kids, ordinary teenagers. They are interested, they're bright-eyed, they want to see what's happening, but most of all, they want education.
So what advice would you give to people who are scared of the situation or who are against it? What would you say to those kind of people?
What is it to be scared of? These are people, young people who need help, and I mean that's the beginning and end of the story as far as I'm concerned. If people need help, you give them help. And what's to be scared of?
Don't be scared. What are you scared of? I mean, there's always been points in history where you've had to make a decision about the right and the wrong thing to do, and we've always managed to make the right decision in the past, so why aren't we making that decision now?
The whole UKIP thing, the Brexit thing has clouded all that as well, which has been disastrous.
One of the things we found, which was quite quite shocking for me, was that most of the children there didn't want to come to England, and the reason they didn't want to come to England was because they'd heard it was a brutal and racist place, and it made me ashamed.
It's one of the biggest humanitarian crises I think we've seen in our lifetime, and since World War II, isn't it? The biggest exodus of people.
Absolutely.
How do you think the UK has dealt with it, and what would you say to Parliament to do?
Get out of Parliament, get over there and start talking to people. Go and meet some of those children, some of those young boys there who've walked all the way, who've come through, who've got horrific stories to tell. Go and talk to them, ask them what they want. They want to be good, they want to work, they want to pay their way, and they want an education. Stop sitting in Parliament pretending there's some economic or other reason not to. We're all humans. We don't own this piece of land. We just happen to be lucky to be living on it. We should be sharing it.
And to join in the debate on the latest Elf Amendment to the immigration bill. There's also a children and social work bill coming up, which is basically looking at safeguarding rights for unaccompanied minors.
I think we should be taking more refugees, and I think anyone could be a refugee, and people who, like the Brexiteers, who are against the, who want our borders closed, are being very selfish because they could have been born in Syria.
Why is it passionate to you?
Well, I'm a fully paid up member of the human race, so I care about other people. Nothing to do with religion, nothing to do with politics. I care about other people, full stop. And
SISI TV, and I'm here in South East London with Refugees Welcome Committee here in South East London. They're having a little party on the beach, and here they've got loads of musicians, very talented poets coming down, all to support the cause for refugee children in Calais and the refugee crisis. Two very influential people here, Jim, Radford, a lot of other people who oppose the demolition of the Calais camp and will be helping to take refugees.
the migrants to be read out at the beach event. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We know what happens when a camp is destroyed. Some people are arrested, some are taken away elsewhere, some run away. They slash the makeshift shelters and tents. They chase the refugees and arrest whoever they come into Calais. Because one thing will never change, and it's the geographic location of Calais. It will always be the closest point. We will continue to buy food or find donations so we can serve hot meals to those refugees in their hideaway. The Jules Ferry Centre and Container Camp, which houses today 1,800 people, serves them hot food and offers showers. So you see, the auberge is not about to disappear. And the needs of the refugees are not about to disappear.
Bitter winter nights settle in and winter becomes close. Please spare a thought for the refugees who are dying to get here, those who are in the Calais jungles who are ready to be dismantled very soon. One of the worst humanitarian crises we've ever seen in our lifetime, ever since World War II, and it's up to us to make a difference. Your MPs, raise money and awareness. Please like and share my SISI TV once it's up, and I appreciate, thank you for taking the time to listen. Donate generously to lucianstopthewar.org.uk to help the refugees in Calais and all around the world, especially those children who need your help. Thank you very much. That's SISI TV News, the people's choice to voice. Like to make a donation, go on Stop the War website and donate money, clothes or even mobile phones to help these people. Thank you very much to everybody who took part, and thank you guys for watching. SISI TV News, the people's choice to voice.
It's a humanitarian issue. So it doesn't matter what your politics are, what your faith is or lack of faith. If you're a human being and you care about other human beings, it's as clear as that.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Lovely speaking to you.